Hello, my beautiful lovers of the world. It's me, Queen Nightmare, and I am going to read part 16, I think. 16 more days. Not part 16. What am I saying? I'm a goofball. Okay. This one is called, I think, it is chapter 2. Oh, I'm going to burp. I'm so sorry. I've had a stuffy nose. I've had low blood pressure today. I don't know what it is today. Chapter 2. So, this is the second chapter. I think after writing this one, I'll post it. Right now, it's still in my draft, so my friends can read it. If you're reading this, I didn't chicken out, and I actually posted it. Yay, me! Draco POV. We'll be late if you don't hurry up, Pansy said, tapping her foot impatiently. Almost done. Draco shouted back as he threw on his robe and straightened his tie. He saw the silver and green reflect in the mirror as he took one last look at himself. When he finally arrived in the common room, he saw Pansy look him up and down. "Did you do something to your hair?" she asked. But she continued speaking before he could answer. "Meeting anyone special? Potter, perhaps?" Draco froze for a second, as he didn't know what to answer. Pansy smirked. Draco shook his head. "He wishes," he said, eventually trying his best to sound confident, but he wasn't sure. Pansy was fooled by his act. She stared at him and for a few seconds before Draco broke eye contact and suggested they should really leave now. Pansy kept an annoyingly close watch on him for the rest of the day, which prevented Draco from staring at Potter during class, an activity he found much more appealing than paying attention to the teachers. Potter and him would usually have a few moments where they would both look at each other and stare for a few seconds before turning away. Draco had no idea what this meant, but he valued those moments. He figured Potter was probably plotting his murder during them, but for him, they were different. Draco loved Harry's emerald green eyes and the way they sparkled behind his glasses. He could almost feel Harry's eyes on his back during transfiguration. Suddenly, Pansy moved closer to him and whispered, "So, when are you going to make a move? I'm getting bored." "On who? Potter?" Draco asked nervously. He said, sweating just from the thought of doing so. Who else?" "You idiot." How did you even know I was gay?" Draco stuttered, avoiding eye contact as Pansy proceeded to stare at him. "I didn't, and now I know." She shrugged, and Draco hated the idea of coming out. He was pretty sure his father wouldn't approve of it, and until this moment, he had been scared of Pansy's reaction as well. Now it was just felt like a weight has been lifted off his shoulders. He knew that it was cliche to say, but it was the truth. "So, why do you ask? Why don't you ask Potter out?" "I thought you hated him. Why do you want me to date him then?" Sorry, I had to swallow. Hold on a second. lost my place. Draco asked, quietly enough to make sure the Gryffindors behind him didn't hear him. I just hate him because I thought you did. I honestly don't care. He'll never like me, Draco said, looking down at his hands. You sound like an insecure teenage girl right now. Are you one of those sad Hufflepuff girls who have a crush on guys 10 times hotter and then complain to their friends? No, you're Draco Malfoy. That's the problem. I'm Draco Malfoy. He pronounced his name with disgust tone. But a little bit too loud. He heard a few Gryffindor guys laugh and intimidate him. Oh, I'm Draco Malfoy, they said, with the same disgusted tone Draco had pronounced his name with a few seconds ago. What he heard next was a friendly but also strict voice. Just leave him alone. It was Potter. You don't have to defend me, Potter, Draco said as he turned around. I know. I don't have to, Harry said as he stared into Draco's eyes, not breaking eye contact for even a second. Draco felt his cheeks flush and quickly turned back around. After class, Potter caught up with Draco in the hallway. Sorry for not minding my own business, he said. His messy brown hair slightly covered his eyes. Those beautiful eyes, and his perfect lips, but before he could dream on further, he realized he still hadn't answered. It's not a big deal. Draco tried not to turn red. He didn't know where to look. Should he be staring at Potter? Was that weird? Was he overthinking things? Wow, I really am, hey, insecure teenage girl, he thought to himself. Harry seemed surprised to not have received a snobby comment back. Since when are you this forgiving? He asked chokingly. I tend to be nicer when I like people, Draco said calmly. But then he realized what he had said. No. This was a disaster. Should he take it back? No, that'd be weird, he said. He felt his cheeks flush and turned to look away. You like me? All right, then. Potter winked, turned around, and ran after Hermione and Ron, who had already left. Draco used the time when he was already in bed, but not asleep, to think about different versions of his life, which is what he was doing right now. These scenarios were based on what he wished was reality. This meant it was mostly scenarios in which he was dating Potter. They were versions of his life he wished he was living, where he was brave and where Potter didn't hate him. He thought of how he could have stopped Potter after Harry had winked at him and said anything, how he could have pushed Potter against the wall and kissed him right there so everyone could see that Harry Potter belonged to Draco Malfoy. Of course, that wouldn't happen in real life. Draco could imagine Potter pushing Draco off him and running away, scared to death, never being able to talk to him again. He sighed. Oh, if only Harry would like him back. Oh, that hurts my heart. Wowzers. Ugh. I think that was a good one. Well, guys, I have to end it here. I do have a shout out somewhere. I will find it immediately. Okay, I found the shout out. I think it's Louise Jacobo. I may have said that wrong. I'm really sorry, but thank you for watching my videos. What they said was, shout out please. I love your videos. Keep up the great work. I subscribed. Well, thank you. Keep on being subscribed to me, please. And always like my videos and always watch them, so I get more feedback, because I don't know anything about what people like anymore. Thank you guys so much. Thank you for your concerns. Thank you for your nice comments. There was someone that said, "You okay?" And I said, "I'm never okay," but thanks. Thank you guys. Sorry. Loss of words. Be happy, be healthy, and always be loving, guys. Thank you so much for subscribing and being there for me. Talk to you later, guys. Bye.